Oh boy, feeling it. Oh, feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. Well, all the acquaintance be forgot. Happy New Year, everybody. Whoa, feeling rough. Feeling rough. Catching up to me. Happy New Year, Carrie, Ruby Ann. Good morning. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed themselves last night. We're on our way right now to go grab some brunch. Little New Year's Day brunch. I need it for my life. I need it for my soul. But in all seriousness, I hope everyone had a great night last night. Regardless if it was your maniac that did three different, or if you just went out to, or if you just stayed home, did a nice quiet one. I've done all three of them. There's a magical feeling about New Year's Day, the New Year. Oh, I don't like bringing this old pain into the New Year, but oh man. Ah. Carol Baskins, body yaddy yaddy. You guys remember that song? That song was a little too much. Wendy, Paula, Jamie, Carrie, feeling a little hungover this morning? No, I don't. I'm a specimen of science. Ah, I will say though, this is the trick, kids. Ever since I've done this little trick, whenever you go out and you might have some adult beverages or might partake in something else. I don't know what you guys do. It is advisable to drink some sort of Under Armour, anything with electrolytes. Drink that all day, my friends. Most of hangovers and headaches and all that stuff has come from dehydration. So I'm telling you, your bounce back rate is going to be like, whew. Happy New Year's, everyone. Hello, Shanice. How did the events go? The events went well. They, they went well. We had a really good team that was able to execute to provide a very nice and safe New Year's Eve throughout the state of Rhode Island, and we're really excited that everything went perfectly well. Everything went according to plan, and we got to eat our 12 grapes underneath the table. A lot of people don't know. I just put a short up of that. You could see me, my buddy Ed, and his wife Tay underneath the table eating 12 grapes. And the tradition is at midnight you have 1 minute to eat 12 grapes after your midnight kiss or like right at the countdown. So from 12 to 12:01 you have 12 minutes to eat 12 grapes underneath the table. And what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to make a wish. You're supposed to make a wish with for each month of the year with your grapes. And it can be the same wish. You can wish the same thing for all 12 grapes. It's a beautiful tradition. Now, even on top of that, if you want to go even further, your chonis, your chonitos, and your chonitas, your chonis, depending on what color underwear you're wearing too, will dictate other good luck factors. So red, oh my God, excuse me. Red can indicate either you're looking for good luck, or what it's commonly used for is finding love in the year. I think gray is like ambition. Gray is ambition. Green is money. So the color of your underwear also dictates what happens also. And we used to, as a kid, I lost a lot of these traditions, and I'm glad that I'm starting to bring them back a little bit. I'm interjecting them into my adult life now. Like, I'm gonna do the 12 grapes every year. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everybody. Russ, hello, Russ. Amanda, Happy New Year. Paula, I was gonna ask about the 12 grapes. I never heard of that before. Oh yeah, yeah. So hopefully I explained it properly. I mean, you don't have to do the whole underwear thing. That's just extra superstitious. But it's a beautiful little carefree Latin Spanish tradition that I was really excited to restart in my life this year. So, and as you're eating the 12 grapes, again, you can, it's for the 12 months of the year. So you can indicate, like, if you wanted to, but remember, you only have a minute to eat these damn grapes. So you can't sit there and write a whole dissertation on each grape. But, January, you can say money. February, you could say um, love. March, you can say health. April, you could say, uh, you know, I want my son to get into a school. Like, you can go as intentional as that, or you can break it down and just eat the 12 grapes slowly and just say, as you're eating the 12 grapes, you're repeating the multiple wishes that you want. So it's up to you. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Carrie said, I already had my pork and sauerkraut for luck. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing, Carrie. Is that all? Is that an all day thing, or do you have to eat that like before midnight? Carrie, I want to know more about that. I love that. Shanice asked, the real question is Adam hungover? Adam will tell you. Adam will tell you that he doesn't get hungover, but that's actually who we're meeting up for brunch. So you guys might get a quick second with him. Cigar King, nobody drives as much as my dude. I am always on the move. I am always on the move. Oh man, I'm always working, Cigar King. Always working, man. I said work, 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 work. I have like a weird ambition, like weird. You know how you see ambition in other people? Mine is a very passive, curated, intentional ambition. Like, I'm not just busy to be busy. Everything has an intention. But yeah, you're right. I'm always on the move. That's why we had to get a hybrid, man. I was paying way too much on that gasolina. So it kind of all worked out. Where's Brisket Bear? Brisket is exhausted. So we intentionally got a hotel room next to one of the event venues last night, and I brought Brisket because I wanted to be able to leave the facility, walk over and check on him, so he wouldn't be that far away. And long story short, at the end of the night, everyone's like, "Where's Brisket?" I'm telling you, Brisket's. Everyone wants to see Brisket more than me, which is totally fine. I'm okay with that. I actually prefer that. And so they're like, "Where's Brisket? Did you bring Brisket?" I was like, "Well, he's in the hotel room, like chilling." Everyone's like, "No, bring Brisket." So I brought Brisket over to the venue, and everyone got to say hi. Everyone went crazy over him. Some people were a little like, "All right, let's tone it down. You're scaring the hell, it's scaring the hell out of my dog here." But they were okay after that. So he got his bacon. He got a beef Wellington. Brisket was being fed beef Wellingtons, and bacon wrapped scallops. But he was basically just eating the bacon. So he's a funny dog, man. He ate better than I did. I had pizza last night. So yeah. So that's where Brisket is. Brisket is exhausted. He is socially. Brisket's social battery is shot right now. So that's why. And I couldn't bring him. I mean, I probably could have. I'm very fortunate in my town where um, I can kind of get away with little things like bring Brisket to places. but I try not to overstep. I try to be very respectful of boundaries. But then when I'll get somewhere, they're like, "Did you bring brisket?" I was like, "I didn't even know brisket was allowed in here. What the heck? You guys need to just let me know if, when I go to places. Just let me know if he is allowed or he's not." And they go, "Well, he's technically not allowed, but if you bring him, we're not gonna stop you." I'm like, "All right." Oh, so that's the brisket story. He's a pop star. You better believe it, man. He really is too. All right. Why is everybody driving like grandmas right now? What are we doing? All right, guys. I'm waiting for me to hit the corner here because I have a huge sun glare. Be forgot. All right, brisket. Brisket is like a little human, so well behaved. He's better behaved than most humans. That's for dang sure. We went to go have dinner yesterday. Well, no, it was like an early dinner, late lunch, and three of the tables that surrounded us all had kids. And man, there's one thing that I just can't get used to is when kids do that high pitched screech scream. Ooh, and they were doing that. I would say 40% of our meal, and then I was like, what? One kid's just straight sneezing all over the table too. I was like, blah, blah, blah. The kids got up. They were standing on the cushions and just touching all the trinkets and stuff. And just like I was imagining when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to do half of that. I'm surprised that, and the parents not even looking at the kids. Parents have this thing. It's really bizarre when like their kids are acting up and doing stuff. They like there's like a click in them where they pretend their kids aren't even there until something bad happens instead of preventing something bad from happening. So, anyways, a lot of the times I could just think like Brisket can just be in his carrier next to me or on the floor next to my feet, super well behaved. Like, why can't I just bring him everywhere? So, kids. And that, Lupe, in a nutshell, is a problem with this generation now. Oh, with the shutting down. I didn't even want to tell you what I would do to my son if he ever tried any of that stuff when he was little. Man, this kid almost tipped over this lantern like 3 times. And I'm looking at the parents. I was so like flabbergasted. I love these old terms. I'm gonna start bringing back old terms. I was flabbergasted, and Adam and I were both going back and forth talking about what would have happened to us. And then Adam shared this story, and he's probably watching this. He shared this story of when he was a kid. I think one of his mom's boyfriends. Uh, he was just playing with the silverware, like not even playing, but like just touching the silverware. Little kids. Like I didn't see any problem with that. Doing this, and he said that the guy got the knife with the butt end of it and smacked his knuckles and said, "Never play with your silverware." I was like, "Well, that's a little much." But then he was like, "I never played with the silverware ever again." I was like, "Well, you can play with the silverware anytime you want, buddy." Uh, was that the party last night? It wasn't a 21 plus party? Yeah. All my parties are 21 plus parties. All I have to do is give my son the look and he knows, yep, it's all the look. I mean, you get these, who feel they're entitled, thus let their kids do whatever they want because the kids are entitled. The one that really gets me, hey, Songbird, Happy New Year. I'll send an email with the history of the pork and the kraut tradition. Don't want to bore everyone. I love historical stuff like that. You can bore me anytime, Carrie. What was I going to tell you guys? Oh man, I was just about to say something. Dang it! See, this is my mind. Oh, this is what I was going to say. So my kids wouldn't never. They know there were consequences. Yeah, there's got to be this medium, this like happy medium, right? Where you let them kind of critical think for themselves, figure things out in life, and also let them know that every action and reaction has a positive, negative, or consequence to it. But the one thing that still gets me to this day, till this day, is how are parents just letting kids just sneeze and cough over everything? How is what's going on? I just need to know what's nope, not this one, the next one. I need to know what the heck is going on with that. Are they not teaching them to do this and this? And I'm not. This isn't like a one-off, guys. I'm telling you, like this kid throughout their whole meal was just yakking it up, and the parents just mind off. Hey, cover, 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 cover. Don't outwardly. Yeah, I can see the projectiles like coming out of his mouth. I was like, oh my god, kid's a petri dish. What are we doing here? But it's so funny because if I was to yell out over the table, "Hey, little guy, do you mind covering your mouth or cover?" I would be targeted. Don't you tell my son what to do. Here we go. I'm just trying to enjoy my meal without biological threat. Common courtesy and respect aren't taught anymore. It's wild. There's about two times that I can pinpoint the exact time and place and person that got me sick, and both of the times it was a kid at like a gas station. I can't believe this parent was standing right next to them and he kept sneezing, and he was just sneezing outwardly. What are we doing? This is how we all get sick. Oh, I know, Russ. I saw that. Lupe, if you could figure out, that would be, you could be a millionaire. I know. See? I just sneezed. What did I just do? That was great timing. I finally get to try crumble next week. Whoa, Shanice, you coming in? What are we doing? Came in late. Thank you for explaining. No, not too impressed with crumble this week. I like that brookie, man. That mousse on it. I wish that they would sell their like, and maybe someone. I don't know. I could eat a whole jar of mousse. Lupe, my friend, that's my hand sanitizer and Clorox wipes. Are oh yeah, yep. I know. I I carry my Sandy with me everywhere. Thank you, Carrie. Blessing the kid. This is why we mainly eat at one restaurant in town. It's 18 and over on. Whoa! Time out. There's an 18 and over restaurant in your town? That's a fantastic idea. Holy smokes. How do they get away with, I mean, I guess like clubs, they can make it 21 plus. I have never been to a restaurant that's 18 plus. So essentially adults only. Wait, is this a restaurant or a bar, Shanice? No, you said eat. No, did you say eat or we go to? Where's her comment? Ah, where'd it go? This is why we no, she said eat. We mainly eat at one restaurant in town. Wow. So I was watching the Ryan Seacrest ball drop, and someone had someone from the Rhode Island State Lottery because they're doing the Powerball First Millionaire of the Year. Wait, what? They're doing the Powerball First Millionaire of the Year. Wait, what does that mean? Explain that for me. One of the people that was up for the prize was from Rhode Island. Oh! But was Powerball doing some sort of like promotion at the ball drop? Yep, so no kids and it's peaceful. It's a restaurant. Oh my God. And does it say blatantly up front that it's 18 plus? Or is it just known not to bring your kids there? And how do you stop a crazy parent from doing a song and dance? Is there like 18 plus movies on? Like I don't. On the front, on the front door they will ID you. Holy moly! I was about to say, how does a 12-year-old have ID? But I guess you can figure out if you don't have ID, you're not an adult. Yeah, see, every year what they do is a Powerball poll with two people or three people. All they get a chance to be the first. That's how come I don't. How come I wasn't invited to that? So I'm debating joining the gym. I'm setting one up at my house, a mini gym, but it won't be ready for a while. Considering taking advantage of the $24 enrollment fee. Love New Year's deal. Wait, did you say 24 cents? Enrollment fee where? Which gym? Just give me the lights. So as you guys know, this past year in 2023, your boy dropped about 50 pounds, right, in 2023. I'm looking to drop another 50 this year, so wish me luck. I think I got it. I think I got my eating habits under control. I know that's weird when I post eating videos, but trust me, there's a system. I also can't eat as much as I used to, and I think once you eat less, you eat less. I know that sounds. All right, guys, we're pulling up to El Restaurant. We're gonna have some New Year's Day brunch. I'm craving waffles. I'm sorry, not waffles. French toast. Your boy's looking for that toast of the French, huh? Yes, yes. So we got the Frenchies. So, just want to wish you guys a very beautiful, happy New Year. Rubian, if it's worth it, join for a year and home gym isn't ready. Oh yeah, absolutely. I need to get back on the low carb train. You can have carbs. It's just the problem is that we all love carbs, so we like smash it down like crazy. We like smash it down like crazy. Oh, that's cool, Russ. I don't know how they picked that. Oh, that's cool, Russ. I don't know how they picked that either. I don't even know how to. I would love to join. True Fit. I don't know. I don't know if we have True Fits here. All right, guys. Let me focus here. Oh, oh my God, I'm exhausted. This truck's taking forever. Lupe, you're beautiful at any size. Stop it. Stop it. You're making me shy. Ruby Ann, you're making me shy. You're making me really shy. But I love it. All right. Give me 1 second. Is this him? Oh, they're not in the car. Let's see if I can see. I'm gonna park right next to them. Come on. There you go. All right, let's check out my parallel parking skills. Huh? Adam destroyed that curb. Holy smokes. I'm going to show you Adam's parking job. He said, rental? I don't care about this car. That's what he said. Oh, look at that. Looking good. All right, guys. I'll walk in with you guys. We'll say hello. But I got to let you guys go. I think I did pretty good. Oh, he said, I don't care. It's a rental. That's why I'll never rent my car out. Because people do not care. I guess I'll use the crosswalk to be safer. Whew. So proud of you, Lupe. You know you found the way to beat the temptation and beasts. Thank you, thank you. And there's still a lot of little baby fat to lose too, you know. But I think what a lot of people do is that they try to do these like fad diets, and I've tried them in the past, a little this, a little bit that. But what really works is small, incremental, beautiful change. All right, guys, let's see if we can find Adam. Hello. I'm here with a party. I don't know where they're sitting now. So I'm going to take a quick look. Right. Oh, there you are. Hey, guys. How are you? Lindsay said 12:05. Is that okay? All right, guys. Happy New Year. Bye.
Live from New England. It's Adam in.
With all the copyright, just Sean Paul music.